All right. Hey, everybody says I'm live. Hey, I'm jumping on it just a couple minutes early just to make sure this works, just because I'm so not a technical girl. So here we are at day 2 for Read, Pray, Sketch. So I'm just gonna just kind of hang out for a couple of minutes and probably trim this part of the video off. Um, so hey, Lillian, how are you? So Lillian, remind me where you are. So hey, Andrea, how are you? You're in New Jersey? You're in the East Coast, I think. I can't remember. So, all right. Thanks so much for joining me. I just love this time, and I hope that I can get my internet issues corrected so I can get going. So, all right, since you guys are on, I'm just going to get started here. So, oh, you're in Canada. Awesome. Awesome. What part of Canada? I've been to Winnipeg. I've been to Toronto. That's where I've been. So anyway, oh, that's right, Andrea. I thought you were in Rhode Island because you were the winner last year. So, oh, okay. And you're in Alberta, British Columbia. Okay, I don't know my Canadian states as well as I probably should. So, Josanne, did I say that right? So, where are you from, Josanne? Thanks for joining me. Just love that you guys are here. So, um, hey, well, I'm just going to get started because I really want to respect your time and we want to try and get this done in 15 minutes. So Read, Pray, Sketch, day two. And so our verse today is, I just love this verse. And maybe later, I did a whole page doodle. And of course, I should have thought about it. I'm looking and it's not handy. So I'll post it later. So let me make a note to post it later. Um, all right, so post Isaiah. I did a quilt, kind of. It was, anyway, I had a lot of fun, and I think maybe it might need some color. I don't know. So, but I love this verse. So, the grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of the Lord will stand forever. And I think that I used the word of the Lord will endure forever, used a little bit different translation today. So here's my page. Let's see, get rid of that. So this is what I did. So today I got a little out of the box, and so forever. So just how could I illustrate that? And so I know it's a little warped size, but I used the infinity symbol, which kind of looks like an 8 on its side, but I decided to make this loop big and this loop small. And then I decided to illustrate grass and then flowers fading. So I'm going to show you how I do that. And then I drew a little pumpkin for today, October 20th. So we're having a fun fest this week. So that was my prayers this morning, that it go well and it would be healthy and it's well attended. We have opportunity for evangelism. We have an evangelism tent when we've done this in the past, and we've always had several people come to know the Lord. So that was just really awesome. And great weather, because I'm a big baby and I hate cold, just hate it. So it's supposed to be kind of cold and rainy and like, oh, I don't want I don't want to do that. So anyway, so you can be praying for good weather. But those are things that I'm praying for. Um, anyway, just listed my gratitudes and all. So this is my day. But then let's see. Hey, Lorraine and Pat. Oh my gosh, Pat, how are you? How's Michigan? Yeah. So, okay. And Josanne's from Hampton, Virginia. And Margarita, yeah, she's my Missouri girl. She's my Missouri girl. We're gonna have to have a Missouri meeting. Oh, Felicity from South Africa. Okay, I love the name Felicity. It means happiness. That's awesome. We had a really fun car that we named Felicity. So we name our cars. I don't know why, but we do. Um, the car I currently drive is called Screaming Mimi, because when this little light goes out, it just like beeps at you like every 30 seconds. Anyway, I digress, but you know me. That's me. That's what I do. So, oh, Melissa and Bev and Leanne and Jenny. So thank you so much for being here. So, all right, let's get back to this. So I believe it was Margarita and, oh, Mary, welcome. Uh, Ask me about doing a travel journal. So I have, okay, so my travel journal is a little bit different. So I'm assuming you're talking about this thing here, little travel journal. So I keep this in my purse. So I always have something to write with. So I always can draw. And then, it's got these, the little things in the middle. Here's my Bed Bath and Beyond card I keep forgetting to use. So I tend to just use it for notes, for like there, and I really don't like lined paper at all. So anyway, so I use this not a ton. But what a great idea to just have this be your little travel journal or have this be your little morning thing. And you could just keep it in your purse and keep it with you. So this is what I came up with. And this is just one layout. Okay, the lid to so anyway, so the lid to my uh water bottle was sitting around, and I'm like, oh, that's just a nice size circle. So basically what I did is I just drew the circle, and I'll kind of demonstrate it on here a little bit. And then for whatever reason I thought maybe boxes. So I didn't really have time to journal since I've already journaled in the other one today, but I just thought this is a layout, and so maybe I'll try and come up with layouts. Okay, I'm not going to promise every day, but maybe if it speaks to me. uh so yeah. So anyway, um so I drew the circle, and then I started writing, the grass withers and the flowers may fade, but the word of the Lord endures forever. So had it just kind of worked out that I made it be a circle, and I didn't even really draw the circle, but feel free to draw the circle in pencil. Had it had I needed to go in, I would have maybe just created a spiral. So if I had like more words here, I would have maybe done that. So I wrote my prayers, my gratitudes, and then room for journaling. So anyway, so you might just challenge me. I might have to see what I can do with this tomorrow. But it's just so small and fits in your purse, and I love that idea. In fact, I think I'm going to put this in my purse, because my thought is, just those little moments when God just gives you just a little hug, and you see this thing, or you see this person, just those little tiny moments with God, and you just see his hand in your life. Just writing those down, wouldn't this be a great place to do that? And if it was always in your person, it was always with you. um, I just think what a brilliant idea. So I know Margarita, somebody else came up, wanted to know about this. So where did I get the spiral cards? Oh, okay, where did I get the spiral cards? Okay, I actually have a spiral binding machine. So and long story, like when I was doing my first conference, that was the season my husband had um like had a heart attack. It was mild, and he was in the hospital like constantly. And so it was like September 1st, and I'm speaking of September 18th. And I'm like taking the book to the printers, and they're like going to be going, oh, it's going to be 3 weeks. And I'm like, whoa, that's not going to work. So I decided to buy a spiral binding machine. So this is actually just scrap paper. Right. So, okay. And this is the accountant in me. So I use the other side of a book punch that went bad as my cover, just to give it some stability. But I just put pages together. But one thing I'm working on, though, is a pre-printed version of this and putting 365 verses. So that's my goal, to come up with that for uh, the by December 1st. I've got my verses, and I'm kind of working on it. I just got to get it to the printer. So, and I'm also thinking about maybe just doing a dot grid blank journal. So that could also be something, and then putting some of my art on the cover. Because anyway, I have a lot of art I haven't shown you. I guess I'll put it that way. So anyway, thank you for that. So, all right. So Margarita, keep that winter over there in Kansas City. We don't need it over here. It's my gift to you. You just keep it there. So yeah, not my favorite time of year. So, hey, Connie. So, oh, okay. Bev is laughing at us going, okay, you want winter? Come up to Buffalo. All right. Well, let's get going. And let me just show you a couple things on how to draw this. And then we're just going to just keep this really, really short. So you have your 15 minutes to get this done. And I love what you're posting in the Facebook group. It's just awesome. It's just, I just, keep posting and keep trying, and it's good. Oh, one thing I did want to share, and I know Renee has posted this, but if you don't know how to draw something, the Noun Project, and I didn't, project.com. And what it is just a collective of a bunch of graphic designers that got together and decided to do really, hey Renee, simple icons. And so if you ever get stuck, that is a great place. You just type in, and you can type in like mercy or faith or grief or something, and they will just give you lots of ideas. Or you could just type in fall, and it could be a ton of ideas. Again, I don't have my 100-day project with me. Maybe I do. So, because I just found, no, I don't. Okay, I'll have it tomorrow. I will bring my 100-day project tomorrow. So I just found that I can tackle things with more confidence the more you draw. So, all right. So, anyway, so there's the Noun Projects for you newbies. If you're kind of stuck in like, I don't know, you know, how to draw that thing, you can always type in stick figure plus whatever it is, or just go to the Noun Project to see what they have. So it's a great resource. So, so today, I wanted to draw the flower that fades and grass, and also this little pumpkin. So this little teeny, whoop, there we go, little tiny baby pumpkin. So really simple. Okay. So let's see, pen, the right pen. Okay, my goal today is to clean up my art table. Okay, if you could see this hot mess, you would be going, how does she do this? It's such a hot mess. So I was going to get it done yesterday, but it just didn't happen. So, all right. So the grass withers and the flowers may fade, fall, but the word of the Lord endures forever. So, I mean, we could do just a regular flower, right? Just doing petals like that, right? We could do something like that, but we're talking about a fading flower. So therefore it's kind of droopy. So therefore I'm just going to draw a stem like that, right? And then I'm going to give the stem some girth. All right. And then I'm going to just draw an upside down U, something like that. And then I'm just going to draw petals, right? So, and then I'm going to draw one on either side, right? I'm going to draw a petal. So a petal is really an oval with points. That's really all that is, right? And then I'm just going to, and then maybe just do a little zigzag there. And then do partial. You just have to do a couple to kind of show us. And then I'm just going to do, basically, I'm just doing a little V there at the bottom, just get that done. So, all right, so I might make this a little bit longer, right? And then I'm just going to put in leaves that are droopy, excuse me, something like that, right? And there we have a flower fading. So this one I did 3, which I think was a little too close together. So I like this one better, just to just do the one. You know, practice makes better. Doesn't make perfect, but makes better. So, and then grass. So I also used, okay, I just keep a set of Prismacolors. I love these better than anything because they just are so nice and they're not very waxy. And they are, you can find these on sale for like 20 bucks. Sometimes they're more than that, more 40. And they're just a set of 24. I mean, I do have the bigger set of 5,421. Okay. This is my other set. Right. Okay. And of course, can you tell the girl's an accountant, right? So anyway, but I tend to not use that very much because it's sort of hard to, I mean, if I'm down here, I use it, but I tend to not always be able to be down here in my art room. So this is my go-to box. I have a little go-to bag with my Prismacolors and pens and pencils and a and a book in it all the time. And so anywhere I'm going, and if I think, oh, I'm going and I may have to sit, the bag goes with me. And then I can get my doodle book out and just doodle. So anyway, I love these. So what I did for grass. So grass is, you can be very meticulous, right? And just kind of draw this grass, and then, you know, grass is not all straight, right? And do that, right? And the little grass, taller grass, right? You can do that. That totally works. But me, I tend to just, okay, kind of do this, and then I kind of go back. And so actually I kind of, what is this? It sort of looks like a heartbeat to me, kind of that. And then I just go back and put some grass in. All right. And to me, this is faster. You get it that it's grass, right? And then if you're going to color it, always choose 3 shades. Okay. Light, medium, and dark, right? So there we go. So so you set your light and your dark, and then you come back in with your medium. So there's my light color. So that's, of course, I sharpened it from the wrong end. All right. There's my darker color and my medium color, right? And so basically, I'm just going to come in and just because we don't have a ton of time, right? We got kids to feed, we got to go to work, we got things to do, and we don't have a ton of time. So then I'm going to come in with a medium. I can't really tell a lot of difference between that medium. And then I'm just going to just do some lines, and you got grass. So, and then for the, for the stem, and actually I'm going to grab a brown with that one because we're fading, so we're not fresh and green. So I put a little green in it, but there's more brown in it. And the beautiful thing about these Prismacolors is they blend so lovely. So you can go layer after layer after layer, and you may not really discern like, oh, that didn't do anything, but your eye can pick it up. You'll be surprised, and like, oh, that just makes just such a huge difference that so all right. So Margarita says she found a store that sells Prisma individually. Yes, I know that. So and you know what? And actually, I've just heard people say, don't ever buy the sets. Just buy the colors that you want, and then go back and buy different colors, more colors that you want. Because that's true. I have colors I've never ever used. So, and then I sort of got probably my least favorite color. So I just kind of thought, well, you know, leaves maybe get brown. So I'm just going to kind of give this a really quick color, and then I'm going to go back with my brown and just let me talk about stops and starts, right? So here's the leaf, and then if I do another leaf behind it, so this line stopped, you see that? So this line stopped, so I'm going to do another one. This line stopped, right? So this one is on top, and then it goes progressively back. So if this one's on top, it's going to create a little shadow here, right? So you can just put in brown there and brown there, and then come in with your other color. Doesn't really matter what it is. And you're going to get that shadow effect, right? So stop and start line. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Like that, and then I know I'm just doing really quick because I want to respect your time because you guys got things to do. So all right, and then, you know, so maybe I will talk about the sun and angles and all that, but that'll get you there quickly to get your day done. I mean, it's not beautiful, but you get it, and that's the whole point of sketchnoting. So we're not making art, we're just putting images down to help us remember this verse. So next time we see a faded flower, easy for me to say, you know, we're going to remember this verse. Wouldn't that just be a lovely verse? And the word of the Lord endures forever. So everything that we have on this earth is fleeting, but the Lord of the Lord is forever. So, um, yeah, okay, Renee, you got the whole set. Yeah, with that. So, all right. Any questions you guys have? You know, maybe I will try and do another layout. So, because there's all kinds of different layouts that we can do with this little square. And I love square. Square is such a fun way to do it. Um, or long, or whatever book you have works. Just as long as you're in the Word, that's the whole point. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at all the comments. Yes. Oh, will this be airing on the weekends? Because it's a 10-day challenge, I wanted to go ahead and do it on the weekends. So if you're at church or whatever, the video will be up just as soon as we get done on the Facebook. And then I need to do a little editing, but I will get it out on YouTube and on the blog in case you have people that are not Facebook people. So I will get all that done. So, all right, until tomorrow. Oh, what's our verse tomorrow? Go look and see. Well done. All right, 2 Corinthians. Oh, I totally love this one. We are a fragrance of Christ to God among those who are being saved from perishing. I know the verse goes longer, but I ran out of room. I did not do a good job writing, the verse is actually a little bit longer. So here's your assignment for tomorrow. Okay, you ready? Google perfume bottle, right? Because we are fragrance. So Google a perfume bottle and one that speaks to you. And we have this one because I love the old kind. And I know, I forget what they're called. They've got a little fancy name to them. Well, that's not the right one. Well, who knows where it is, but we're going to do a perfume bottle. And I like the, you know, the little pumpy things, the little, you know, little squirty little things the little air bubbly things. Anyway, I know they have a name. I will figure out what that name is tomorrow. But anyway, so there is a perfume bottle in the printable, but you may just have your own favorite perfume that you might want to draw instead. And so there's your assignment for tomorrow is find a perfume bottle. And um, in fact, I have a whole page on perfume bottles that I did for this specific verse in the 100-day project. So, but I'm going to wait and post that tomorrow. So anyway, thank you so much. Oh, Atomizer. Thank you, Pam. I knew it had a name and it was kind of like there. So, all right. Margaret says it reminds them of a blood pressure cuff. I get that. So, all right. So we're going to have an awesome time tomorrow with the perfume bottle and this verse. And we'll go from there. And I'm going to try and do both layouts again. And if you have any questions, leave it in the Facebook group or shoot me in text or email. Email probably be better. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So, all right, be praying for you. Love you guys. And you guys have an amazing day and go bless somebody. So, bye-bye.